Schism.
So, last time on RPG, Sukigawa woke up to find that he had sort of the tiny little sprout that was growing on his hand is now sort of starting to grow and mature. And in order to find that out, you guys ended up after a chat with Sukigawa's grandfather, decided that the best course of action would be to sort of take a detour into an area known as the Burning Woods, which is sort of a fey forest that originally existed on the Eastern Islands before sort of getting overtaken by elementals, and now it's just kind of perpetually burning because of the different types of magic sort of interacting with each other. You guys took like a not so great path through the woods and ended up, among other things, coming into contact with a somewhat familiar face in in the form of just
familiar to our millions of fans who watch our VODs.
You know, it's funny. I don't think you guys
ever. Todd Howard.
I'm not sure if you guys ever. Oh my god! That I couldn't. I was actually so shocked when I saw that the other day. Todd Howard actually stole
Todd Howard,
from me.
Oda, all of these MFers are stealing from us.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I'm sad for, you know what, when the JoJo season happens, we're gonna see something in the official manga. It's definitely gonna be lifted from Zell's playbook. I'm calling it now.
Starfield is on Game Pass, so I'm definitely actually gonna play it now though and make Salnar.
It's not out yet, is it?
No, but it's.
Oh, you mean now as in like you've made your decision that you are gonna play it?
I probably wasn't gonna bother at first, but now I think I'm sort of obligated to make a Salnar character.
I don't want to get off track, but I unfortunately do also want to try it.
I hope you get a fucking transparent fucking face screen, dude. So your big old beard is taking up like all your oxygen.
Yeah, you can't even fit the helmet on.
My character is just functionally blind because all of the beard hair just consumes the free space in the helmet.
Yeah, well, it looks like overgrown plants or something. But it's just bone white.
Anyway, I don't think you actually got the guy's name, but I mean, we all know it's Scraggly.
It's Scraggly. This is our multiverse of madness, was having Scraggly show up.
Into the multiverse of madness.
Oh, bro. He's fact-checking me on Marvel.
Across the Scraggly verse.
There we go. That's much better.
God.
Anyway, so now that we've taken care of that idea for my next campaign that I DM, he led you guys to he led you guys to the Burning Forest, where you guys are now just sort of outside of.
Nathan is worried. He's sweating.
Yeah, CCR is playing.
Because it's the Burning Woods.
Oh.
I don't get it.
Fuck you.
Because of the napalm?
Are very distracting.
It's called the Burning Woods, Brown. What do you think? The man who's made of trees.
Is the joke that it's Vietnam?
Yes, that is exactly the joke. Correct. 20 points to Brown's cricket spider.
Dude.
Good theme for this.
The thing's in my bathroom, too. I'm like actually gonna have to deal with that little fucker today.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna hear when you deal with him.
What's the boss for the Burning Woods?
Giant
insect. What's the insect?
Dude, I fucking hate those fucking crickets, dude.
This will be the theme of Brown's room when he finds a second cricket.
Dude, I'm gonna freak if I see another cricket, dude. Oh, cave crickets are looking for a dark and moist place that is safe from predators to have their offspring. Well, that makes it even better. It's a fucking pregnant cave cricket, dude. I'm gonna burn my whole bathroom in a minute. That is like seriously the worst ever.
Oh shit, we got dominoes now?
Didn't we always have
We
dominoes?
haven't had Domino's forever, dude.
Yeah, they've been here.
We've been new.
We've been had Domino's, bro.
Alright, so what's happening? Where are we?
So, you guys are just sort of like... you guys are standing in front of what looks to be kind of just like... just sort of like a wall of burning trees. And you can draw dominoes in the DM screen. That's fucking sick as hell.
Can I hold the R key to get a different starting?
Yeah. No, unfortunately, this daily is hard locked to spawn the start and burning basement.
No, dude.
Zell presses R and the whole campaign restarts.
I've never heard that joke before.
Can everybody flip?
3 dominoes.
Everybody flip wit dominoes.
Oh,
Oh, wait, check out this. Guys,
Fuck.
It's a sick domino. Yeah.
so wait, what are we actually pulling?
give me wit and investigation.
Wait. And I have
You're gonna do
zero
wit Domino's if you
investigation.
got the cojones. You got the nuts.
Oh shit. I might know something.
Wait, we're all
I
doing
am-
wit investigation?
Yes!
Flip wit dominoes. Dominoes with matching sides are a success.
Bro, don't start. I
I need
hate
to go bring up
dominoes.
my fucking downloads real quick.
I can't handle the big brain domino play.
Oh, I saved it recently, thank God.
Also, when it doesn't have to be now, but whenever there's a free moment, I will psychometry the bucket contraption I made.
He's psychometrying the bucket.
Wit
Wait,
investigation?
Wait,
Yeah,
investigation.
Wit invest.
I almost put a hero point on it.
Shit. I don't
You know what? Everybody got the same amount as me. I'm putting a hero point on it. Get fucked, nerds.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
You guys suck.
Nathan, can I also get a wit investigation from you?
Yeah.
I would have flipped for you, but I was trying to find your sheet because I don't have it saved on my laptop.
So I only have wit, I don't have investigation.
He's dramatic failure.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
You gotta pull first.
He did.
Oh shit. Am I blind?
He just doesn't
Yes.
have good or any investigation. I don't think.
I don't have
I have
good
wit, I just don't have
investigation.
investigation.
I still did good.
You have poor eyesight, too.
You're also in a burning forest.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
My
it.
panic is overriding my
You're-
sense of perception.
yeah,
Wow.
no, you're just going through like I
It
would
is a-
call them war flashbacks, but you are in the middle of the fire, and
Every step you take is a war flash
He's
forward.
crawling on the ground.
Imaginary machine gun fire, it's just like flames popping that send him like
He's like
down.
looking up, shaking. Digging
No,
a foxhole.
The one time Nathan has actually intimidated the entire fucking campaign.
no, you are like shell shocked now. You are like just like absolutely just like freezing up, like, you know, screw scanning your surroundings. You have to like make an effort to just sort of move forward.
The cage.
But,
breached.
But everyone else can sort of hear just kind of like a faint kind of like a faint yelling sort of from the distance, sort of like deeper into the woods. And for some reason no, it's hard to quite make out what it is, except for you, Marty, who can very clearly hear that it's the voice of like another tree man. Just sort of going like, "Oh, damn things, get off of me! Get the hell out of here! What?
Brother!
Where are they? Where are they?"
Brother, it's one of your kind, in trouble, deep in the woods.
You go, Nathan, save him!
Ride with me, Bit, we must save him!
I bet.
Into the fire! I floor it.
I do want
Was
to.
anyone in Nathan's car? Not Nathan. Is anyone in Marty at that point?
I think that was the invitation for me to.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else is.
Get in the car,
Yes,
Shinji.
last session we decided nobody was in me. This session, I got
He
Bit.
decided.
I put
Although-
Bit on as my fucking hood ornament, and I start rolling. Well, I guess I already have one, so you can just ride it.
Yeah.
I do want to say before we go further with that, Zell did say that he wanted to psychometry his bucket contraption.
This is a very good point.
He's trying to psychometry flood.
This is a very good point.
Uh,
And make sure you bring that bucket.
He just sees the speed run of Super Mario Sunshine.
Well,
It was
The inter-
Mario's bucket.
well, because he. Well, no. The interesting thing is, this has effectively become like its own item because of Bit's modifications. So Bit,
He just sees this morning.
you're standing over your own shoulder, watching yourself put this together hours earlier.
He just sees a repeat of this morning, like it's
Like a
fucking
big
Groundhog
John
Day.
Malkovich moment.
Yeah.
Guess it's too far removed from the bucket now.
You should have psychometried it before you turned it into flood.
No, I will say he does with this third person view does sort of notice a couple of things that were kind of done wrong hastily, and you're able to kind of fix those, which I think will explain how this still somehow gives you a bonus.
He's got the hydro
Dude,
pump
so
on. Great.
crazy. He just watches himself makes it. He's like, damn, I'm really good.
No, he goes, damn, I fucking sucked.
Damn.
Oh, that would have been so funnier if he was just like, damn, I did such a good job.
This is so good. Wow, this really is my bucket.
You one sit bucket.
Alright. Well, I guess Marty and Bit sort of are able to make it to the scene first. And you just sort of see kind of just like a lone tree man, like roughly Nathan's size, just with sort of like the leaves on top of his head just engulfed in flame, just like swinging wildly at three kind of like sort of shapeless clouds of flame that are just sort of flowing around him, and just every now and again just like letting out like a jet of flame in his direction. It's like, oh, where the hell are they? And as he sort of like turns while he's wildly flailing, you can see that just like where the eyes normally are on Nathan, there's just sort of like charred wood.
Oh.
Who is that? More? Oh, there's more of them.
We're here to save you. Oh, gentle giant.
What? Which one of you said that?
I spray washer fluid at him.
You piss on the man.
No, you just cry on him.
I
He
cry
does
all
the
over
laughing,
him.
crying emoji.
All right. You're gonna spray washer fluid at him. Could I get a?
Biology.
It's
Biology.
definitely biology. I think it'd be
Which
a
we've
wit.
already-
I think it'd be a wit biology.
I would just like to say we did decide my biology is engineering,
Oh, true. Wit
which I also
engineering.
have nothing in.
Very cool.
But I do plan on putting points in it someday.
It's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, who put Brown in the NPC pile? That's fucked up.
NPC.
You know, this actually kind of works, dude. And I'll dramatic failure it too, because I think washer fluid
Yes, I
might be
did Google it, and
flammable.
washer fluid is extremely flammable.
I think washer fluid might be flammable. So,
When you asked
I'll
that, I
dramatic
googled
failure.
it, and it was like, yeah, washer fluid is flammable at like, it's not even, it's flammable at like 90 degrees.
well, I mean, you can see a lot more windshields on fire, you'd think, but
I guess so. But one thing that you do see on fire is this man. Who just like the second the washer fluid hits him, it is now his whole body up in flames.
oh, it does. Oh, it does that. Oh shit.
Oh, one of them got me.
Yeah, I saw him. Oh man, that was fucking messed up.
I will. I will use the bucket after that.
Give me again, just for the principle of the thing, I'm gonna need a wit and lying from you.
Oh, okay. I'll use smooth operator.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, well, you know, I got level 2 successes.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, this guy is way too panicked
On
and
fire.
This guy is way too panicked and on fire to think
Oh,
critically about what you're saying.
Yeah, we'll help. Yeah, we're gonna help you. Oh man. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that wasn't good.
All right.
Yeah, your bit's definitely gonna hose him down after that, or attempt to.
I'm in bit.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a. I think give me. Let's say intelligence survival, because this is a flip to help him survive burning to death.
I've got 3 intelligence. I
After
got a
this-
healthy flip and a +1 for psychometry.
You got like 4 HPs there, dude.
I do not have survival.
Huh?
Yeah, I do have hero points. I'll toss one on.
That's pretty good flip though. Oh, damn, son.
Ooh. Damn.
And here I was all prepared to like tell Freelance he has to use his anti-joker. Damn, dude. And for what?
Oh, what the fuck? Did the watch together stop for anybody else?
No, the music's
Yeah,
broken.
the music.
The video ends. It's
Yeah.
like 15 minutes long.
Ah, shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need to. I couldn't find an hour-long version of it.
Yeah, just refresh it every now
I mean,
and
Sounds
probably
like a
keep
skill
it beats at
issue,
15
honestly.
minutes anyways.
Doesn't,
It
unless
doesn't?
someone does it manually.
Oh no, I meant in the game.
Which is weird
Oh.
because YouTube itself has a loop feature.
You have to put it in there twice or some shit.
Well, you know
More
what?
like
I
a
found a.
Boop feature. Got
Found
him.
Kill yourself.
I found a
Dude,
half-hour one.
YouTube's. You're simping for YouTube right now?
Guess what? You can put the 15-minute one after that.
Oh, and then it's an hour and 15 minutes, dude.
That's not how that math works.
Nice try though.
That's
I'm
totally how
wait.
that math works.
What do you mean? The video plays for an hour and then it plays for 15 minutes after that. I don't see how that's not an hour and 15 minutes.
This video's not an hour.
Oh. Oh, it's 30 minutes. Oh, I see. Okay. Can you not put the same video in again?
I'm actually not sure.
With all
Oh
these
wait, no, it
games?
doesn't look like you can, because when you like, it shows it as like selected in the search results when you like add videos.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this device that you threw together turns out to be pretty damn good as it just sort of sprays this like just torrent of water over this tree man, who is sort of hit with it, and even the part of him that was like on fire before, like the tops of his head, is relatively extinguished, although you see that there are still sort of like some smoldering embers on the top of his head. It's like, oh, who did that? Because thank you.
Yeah, that one was me.
That was him.
All right. You guys are gonna be. Hold on. You guys are gonna be entering combat now. With let's see. Let's get some extra red pieces for the fire.
Red.
All right. I'm assuming at this point everyone, the rest of the party has kind of arrived.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Nathan, I will say for this combat though, you are going to go after Benson and Bit, just because
makes sense, to be honest.
you're kind of like you're still so kind of freaked out about the situation that
Yeah,
it's
like a panic
taking
debuff.
it's taking a hit to your initiative. But as for right now, it is Sukigawa's turn.
So we're fighting flame elementals.
Yeah, you can see that it looks kind of just like these sort of like you can see just like floating in the air, these kind of like moving sort of like flaming shapes, almost as if there was like the flame from a campfire was just like floating in the air and just like shooting off like jets of flame in like at anything it thinks it can hit.
I'm going to try to do a sort of spirit magic sort of crescent slash at this guy, because I figured magic might be more effective than physical from what we have dealt with so far.
Okay. Give me intelligence and spirit magic.
You know what? I'll throw a hero P on there too. That was worth it.
All right. So the edge of your sword just sort of glows like bright white for a moment, and then you just kind of swing it forward to shoot off just sort of like a crescent-shaped beam of spirit magic energy at this thing. And it seems pretty effective. The flame just kind of like the blade just connects with the spirit and just goes like cleanly through it in a way where you can see like the way where you can see that the sort of spirit magic has just kind of like bisected it slightly with these like white edges where it connects.
Mm-hmm.
And while the flame is able to like reform itself, it does seem like you were right that like magic was very effective on this thing.
That's going to be important to remember.
And then it's gonna go to Marty's turn.
It's my turn?
Maddie.
Fuck, dude. How does a card put out a fire?
You have magic.
Oh,
That's
that is a very good point.
You have Mimsy. How could you forget your own sister?
The cricket scared him. He forgot.
I've been thinking about a cricket, yeah, you know why? I'll be real, I really have been thinking about that cricket.
That cricket lives in his head rent-free, and also lives in his bathroom rent-free.
At night, it'll live in his stomach, rent-free.
Little wisps of flame and fire. Among these trees your fate is dire.
I don't know, I'll make it rain. I make it rain. Woo!
That was actually a good. That was actually some bars though. That was pretty good.
Who the hell's calling me? Oh, jeez.
The fire.
GB Weebies.
The spider is calling you.
Give me presence and elemental to create a storm over these nerds.
Okay.
These nerds.
Man, I get mad fucking flips on this, dude. Presence Elemental. 3, 5. Got my ward. Got my ball. We balling?
Keep
Is we ballin'? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Or by ballin',
What
you mean
the-
ball? Because you're balling off.
Damn. He makes it rain fire.
Bro,
This really is Nam.
bro. I don't even know what to say, dude. That was fucked flip.
Holy fuck. So you get kind of like you create sort of like you create kind of like you start to create a storm cloud over these flame elementals, and you notice that sort of instead of starting to rain, the cloud itself just gets kind of like larger and larger and larger. And then you just sort of hear like just a booming crack of thunder. And let's see here. Marty, you have 4 damage incoming.
Oh no.
I will say it is dodgeable though, because you've effectively just created a giant sentient thundercloud over the battlefield.
Oh, whoopie fucking do.
So I will say that is dodgeable because this is now an enemy.
This is not even the first time I fucking spawned a new enemy. This isn't even the first time in 2 sessions.
Bro, you gotta up your magic game. Something's
I'm
off.
taking mad L's out here in the elemental waste. I ain't gonna lie.
Mad
Yeah,
elves.
that was my picture for for what would have happened
I'm so
in
glad.
my mind.
I'm so glad that the root ball has been working exactly how I intended it to.
Fucking me over literally every time I use it.
You do get way more jokers than I was expecting on it, but my whole
It
thing
is
was
really
like,
funny.
kind of
though.
man, I
insane,
can't
dude.
wait. But I was like, I remember that was one of the first things I thought of, like, I gotta somehow give Brown something that lets him flip more and makes jokers way worse, because he won't be able to resist.
I literally, before, it's fucked up that it
You're
was like
dangling
the
the keys
last
in front
card.
of him and it's working.
Because before I made the flip, I thought to myself, oh, should I use the ball or not? I gotta use the ball.
Fuck it, we
I
ball.
literally thought that, and if I just didn't use it, bam, no joker this flip. Probably would have got it on a hero point anyways, though, you know me.
It's pretty base though. It's pretty funny.
Pretty based and joker filled.
Yeah.
All right.
Based and ha 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 filled.
So the flame elementals are going to take their turn, and they're sort of like targeting whatever they can that is flammable, and that I think is so.
Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan. Nathan's got Nathan has got 2 damage incoming.
Non-dodgeable,
And
right?
what?
Non-dodgeable, right?
No, these are from the elementals. This is all dodgeable.
Nathan has 9 damage incoming, undodgeable.
Benson's got 1 damage incoming, and
Perfect.
Suki, you've got 3 incoming.
Damn, what the fuck? And I think that puts me just under being healthy when I dodge,
No,
right?
you're still right above it.
No, you're still
Okay,
you're
so I'm still
you
healthy.
you would lose healthy at 6 health.
It's in
Okay.
thirds, yeah. So the first
Okay, sorry.
third-
I have to ask every time because I'm just terrible with math. I'm sorry.
No, that's chill.
learn
I'll answer
maths,
every
dude.
time.
Thank you. You're a good friend.
And I will say, everyone who took damage and didn't fully dodge it, you notice that the part that got hit is now just sort of is now on fire.
Oh, they got a damage over time.
We got a dot? Ah, fuck. This is some bullshit, fellas.
Yeah, dots, dude. Mad dots.
Dude, I'm getting
Mad
dotted
dots.
so hard
Sentient
right now.
thunderclouds, dude. This is our hardest battle yet.
For real.
As it goes to Benson's turn. I'm not going to move the decks around, but they're slightly out of initiative order now, so it is now Benson's turn.
I am gonna call upon the powers of the abyss to rain down blood upon us and put out the fires on us.
You know, and watch
That'll
this one
work.
work, dude. And this is gonna go fucking swimmingly, dude.
No, it just rains like piss and bile on us
Yeah,
instead.
you start. I do like to say that I want to
You
say
don't
that
even need to
as
look
you
for this.
start as you start a chant to as you start a chant to the underworld to make it rain blood, Marty just kind of is just like, oh, come on, man. You're gonna steal my thing just because it didn't work?
Meanwhile,
I'm
Benson did not
talking
even
to
see what
Mimsy.
Marty tried to do.
Give me. I want to say we did. I want to say we did Presence Void last time, but I actually want to say Charm Void Because I like the idea that you like making appeals to like these like evil creatures to help you is like off of your char. It's just off of how cool of a guy you are.
I'll take it.
I like that.
Benson-san
Grace
is
under
so
pressure.
cool.
Benny keeps calling in favors from the underworld.
He's just a friendly guy.
All hero people.
He's just a silly little guy.
Damn.
Alright, 4 successes.
Ain't bad.
All right. So do you want to focus this on like one, or just have it be like a general like rain it on all of them?
I was imagining it being on us to put out the fires on us.
Oh. Okay. In that case, yeah, totally. For 4 successes, you can definitely do that.
You're trying to do what?
He's raining it on the party to put out the fires.
O glorious lake of flame and fire, blood rains by the grace of a demonic choir.
Oh, even the lyrics are better, dude. Come on, dog. Not cool.
Bro, you guys showed up hard.
So yeah,
We got upstaged by the Prince of Darkness's cover band over here.
you notice just like, yeah, so just this like, I like to imagine there's like this sort of like very heavy looking like red cloud that's like pulsing as if it has a heartbeat, just sort of appears over the group and just starts showering blood of various kinds on all of you.
Oh,
dude,
thank
but
you,
that-
great ruler of the underworld. We accept your blessing.
This is really unsettling.
It's intensely unsettling, but it is enough to put out the fires that were starting on both Nathan and Tsukigawa.
You guys seen Evil Dead 2013?
I did. I didn't care for it.
But you remember the end, dude, where the blood was all raining down?
It was sick. That part was sick.
I remember that part being sick. That's like all I remember from the movie.
I thought that movie was dumb as hell, but the ending was cool. And then it goes to Bit.
All right. So they're just. I'm just trying to picture like what they are. Are they like formless clouds almost?
Yeah, pretty much. Just like as if something was like, it's just sort of like flames, like as if there was something on fire in the air, but there's just like nothing. It's just pure fire.
I guess I'll just try spraying in the general area.
He's gonna spray and pray.
He's gonna spray.
Now this is remind me of a game I played at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine.
True. Yeah.
I think the only time I never played that game, but I watched somebody play it.
It's a good game.
Games Repainted, dude. I think I watched play that game.
Yeah.
Give me another. Well, actually, no, not another. This doesn't have to be survival. This can be
Another one.
Let's say intelligence and engineering.
Healthy, psychometry, engineer.
And also, I do recall that I think I gave this thing 6 charges.
Yes.
So
I have
keep
5
that in
left.
mind.
4 after this. I will do another hero point. I will also use a drive or 2.
My
I
God.
will also dramatic failure.
Yeah,
Based.
at that point, right?
After all
something out
that,
of
you
this
gotta
one.
give it what
that,
it wants.
that was a gnarly
That-
fucking flip.
It's fine. You know what? He's fitting the deck.
True.
That's actually
One step
insane.
closer to my 2 crits and 3 jokers.
That's actually insane. I think was that like 10 number cards?
It's was it 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2?
Jesus, who shuffled these decks?
Game's rigged.
11 L's in a row.
Damn.
Don't worry, dude. I'm feeling you. I'm right there with you.
That's the way she goes.
Okay, so plus the dramatic failure. It would appear that particularly like intense stream of water was actually not supposed to happen. Because as you sort of press it this time, there's kind of just like there's sort of like a rumbling from the machine, and then just kind of a dribble of water out the nozzle.
Dribble.
It seems this thing it looks like this thing just had like a crazy first blast that like immediately jammed something. So it's not going to use any charges for this flip, but it's also
Not gonna do anything.
you're also going to need to fix this thing, or something's going to need to fix with it somehow.
You were like adjusting it earlier. You turned the pressure up a little too much.
You put too much pressure on him. Let him be.
And now it'll be Nathan's turn.
Nathan, in a state of pure retarded animal panic, is going to attack the closest flame, I guess, to him, which would be this one right here. And he's going to just start screaming wildly, basically grab down the earth, grab as much dirt as he can in his hands, and just charge at it and try to slam it into this flame elemental here. And try to douse it with
Dirt punch.
The dirt slam.
The dirt slam.
I'm dirty!
I'm dirting.
I feel like that's just brawn melee. I feel like the dirt slam is just a brawn
Yeah, 'cause I'm not really
melee ass
using
flip.
magic. It's just straight up muscle.
Also known as the sod slap.
That's pretty good.
True.
True.
The sediment punishment.
Ooh.
That's like a metal band or something.
That's the worst fucking metal band of all time.
Nah, it's,
No, but they're all tree amps, dude.
You gonna go see sediment punishment?
that's peak.
It's Nathan's favorite band.
Damn. The crit even?
Pure animalistic survival instinct comes in, grab dirt, slam it down.
You just take like
Dirt drop.
you just sort of like your eyes sort of like scan around for anything to hit this thing with that's not on fire, and when you don't find it, you just sort of like you just sort of grab the ground and pick up like just sort of scoop out the biggest ball of dirt possible, and then just sort of like split it in half, almost as if you're like holding two halves of a coconut. And then you just run forward and just smash both sides into the nearest elemental, which just kind of like and when you do, the dirt kind of like sizzles and like glows red hot for a second, but like it eventually just sort of like falls to the ground as the elemental is like not really able to ignite it, just considering how fucking fast it's hitting it, and a lifeless pile of dirt just sort of falls to the ground where it was.
Well, that and it's covered in blood, presumably.
That is true. Yeah, presumably it is also blood-covered dirt, at least partially.
This
Only
is
you can prevent forest fire.
out of character. This is fucking making me sick, man. I hate this shit.
Blood clod.
Blood.
Damn, this really is a fucking metal band.
Why could it just been water? Water.
I don't know. I feel like Suki would actually dig it.
I'm out of this
Covered
out
in
of character
blood.
though. I'm not really liking it.
But in character, you're loving it.
I don't know.
Reveling in the blood.
It's not blood that he earned. It's just blood that was summoned. It's gotta earn the blood.
It's blood that someone earned, presumably.
Yeah, but it's not blood he earned.
It's someone's blood, probably.
It is probably something.
Where did all this blood come from?
It's
the blood store.
It's Benson's blood now. They gave it to him.
It was a blood drive.
Ayo.
He didn't even do this because of the fire. He's just like,
You just
Benson
wanna-
was, I was just like, oh, it's just a bit hot.
"Go on."
I'm just a bit parched in this heat. Maddie is just sort of like taking. He sort of takes out his he takes out his little like tree lyre like very carefully as to not like touch it to any flames. And he sort of like he's kind of like testing and he sort of like makes like a couple like quick strums that sort of shoot out little spirit magic looking arrows at the flame that Suki hit, which kind of like collide with it in sort of like a similar way, and cause that fire to just sort of like. That fire's like flickering a little bit less intensely now. As it goes back to Tsukigawa's turn.
Let me see. So are all three fire boys still alive?
No, one got extinguished. We can actually put
Okay.
that one away now.
One
One got extinguished, and the one you and Maddie attacked is just kind of like, it's still sort of like maintaining some kind of form, but it's sort of like sputtering, like a fire that wasn't really started very well.
Okay. In that case, then, Suki is going to try and jump up. You said the fire was floating in air, right?
Yeah, not like
Suki's-
super high in the air. They're kind of it's kind of like darting around the air. They're not like it's not at one consistent elevation, but yeah, floating.
Suki's going to jump at it and try and slap a warding talisman on it, which will once again be spirit magic.
Give me. I think we can call that agility spirit magic.
Okay. Ooh, that's one extra card. I just
Extra
wanted.
chance at a joker, I say.
I just wanted to be extra. You know what? I don't know. I don't know how
Little
much
HP on there,
actually
dude?
has, but
Little harp on there? Little...
yeah, you know what? Let's throw an HP on it.
Yeah, the
That
harp
was
point.
I don't want to harp on about it.
There we go.
All right. You take a moment and you sort of like ready yourself, and then just sort of do with like a big leap in the air.
It's very extra and very unnecessary. It's not even that high in the air.
It's not, despite it not being a very high leap, you do like tuck in for a little barrel roll, and then when you come out of it, you have one of those warding talismans in your hand that you kind of like slap on the fire in a similar way that you saw that those like guards when you first arrived do to that water elemental.
Yeah.
And then as you do, the elemental just kind of like it sort of like sizzles for a while as the flames like try to climb up your hand, and then they just sort of like in a flash are just like immediately dissipated.
Nice.
As the talisman kind of just like shatters with taking that elemental with it.
It's going to super hell now.
The Ultra Hell.
You're going to Brazil.
Can let's see. Okay, good. So Bit and Marty, can you flip Can you both flip a card for me?
Oh, come on, baby.
Baby.
10 of spades. It's a good card.
All right. So much like the fire elementals were targeting things that they could realistically light on fire, the thundercloud is a bit more inclined to hit the metal among you. And Bit, you're gonna have 2 damage dodgeable incoming as just sort of like you hear like a crack of thunder as just like a giant lightning bolt just crashes over top of you.
Damn.
And then it'll go to Marty's turn.
Here, let me.
As the tree man, still kind of like flailing wildly, nowhere near the actual fight, is like, what? Watch out! They're exploding things.
They be exploding things.
Unless that was one of you guys, in which case, stop exploding things.
Yeah. That was me.
Oh dear Cloud, child of mine, change your ways. Now is the time.
Not playing Africa by Toto, for fuck's sake. Bless the rains, my friend.
I'm blessing the rains.
Give me charm elemental magic to
Bless the rains down in
to
Africa.
soothe the storm.
Bless the rains in the eastern land.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Hey.
Reminds me of that one
Hey,
video where
hey,
that guy
hey,
just like shocks
hey, hey.
himself and they like cut to black right at that point.
What am I flipping again?
It's charm and elemental magic.
We don't know what Africa is.
Arm elemental.
That's
I
an
don't-
Earth-
You can't
that's-
prove it's real.
That's an Earth country. We're not on Earth.
It's just a magical word. That's just an incantation.
Can I
You'd need higher arcana to know exactly what he's referring to.
elemental.
I know exactly what he's referring to.
Oh yeah, Africa totally exists.
Totally exists?
No.
Africa totally exists, but it is inhabited solely by the band Toto that also exists.
Damn. This is some deep
So
lore
we got
about the
Africa
right
and
now.
South Australia canonically existing.
Australia exists. Africa exists. There's no other continents, though.
I'm just picturing the combination of the fucking blood and the blessed water, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's. I'm bloodying up the cloud, dude.
Yeah.
Can I bloody up the cloud for 5 successes?
Well, for 5 successes, I will say the cloud that's sort of been like just sort of like rumbling ahead this whole time just seems to kind of like calm down for a moment.
My boy.
Oh boy.
And it almost feels, and while you're staring at this cloud, it almost feels like it's looking back at you. Just kind of like, and you just sort of hear just kind of like, there's like a low boom of thunder that, while you can't like exactly understand,
I don't know, Mimsy picks up the frequency.
Wait, no, for 5 successes, that's perfect. Hold on. I need to try something.
This.
Why is that my fucking voice?
The voice is
You're
on
gonna
a
do it,
user
Beth.
basis.
It's a sexy storm cloud.
Don't fuck the storm cloud.
Boom,
Uh,
boom, boom.
No! What have you done?
Give me 1 second. I want to find an appropriate voice.
I can't remember
Microsoft
which one I
Word.
used.
Taste.
Deist.
You got it Russian right now.
Deist. Deist.
I can't tell what any of these fucking. I can't tell what most of these are from their thing.
Yeah.
Or,
Haha test.
does that say which one mine is?
You know what? I like that one.
Swahili.
GTTF.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's SW.
Oh,
SW.
EN is the one
Oh.
I'm using right now.
I just wanted something a little deeper, but I guess that's really
Safe
kind of.
voice SW.
A lot of these are like other languages. That might be SW for Swahili.
It is, yeah.
Oh, dude! Oh my god, I'm fucking
It really
He's
is
so
the African rain.
I'm too fucking good. EL stands for Elvish. I'm fucking on a roll today.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
true.
Istatio.
Yes, my son.
And I do want to point out that it's sort of like you guys hear like sort of like thunder overhead, and then what you hear next comes out of Mimsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. It is me. It is I.
Was
You know what I just realized, dude? Like father, like son.
Yeah.
Popping off in the elemental woods, dude. Number one.
Forgive transgressions, y shall serve creator.
Faith.
All is forgiven. Oh dear cloud child of mine.
Sweet cloud of mine.
And you know, once this battle's over, may you be free. May
So
you-
now you've successfully tamed this giant storm elemental.
we're
Let's
good.
go.
We're all good.
Let's go.
I mean,
Riders of the storm.
you're good for the most part, although there is one more like actual flame just still kind of trying to light this tree guy on fire. But now it's Benson's turn.
Still being completely drenched in blood, I'm just gonna run over and give this fireman elemental a big hug.
My gosh.
Give me brawn and empathy, and I'll give you +1 because you're soaked in something that has put out these fires.
Is this classed as a combat, or am I eligible for grace under pressure?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say you're eligible.
Let's go.
I don't think
Let's go.
in my heart, I don't think that Benson is trying to hurt this thing.
Of course not.
Well, that's a
He
good
looks a
thing,
little
too.
hot.
Good thing you got a Joker.
I don't even remember who's the anti-Joker, but I don't think it matters either.
Are you guys gonna anti-Joker?
I don't know. I don't even know who has him.
I think it's you. Let me check. Wait, hold on.
It is him now. It's freelance.
Yeah, it is you.
For shits and giggles, yeah, fuck it. I want to anti-Joker.
Oh,
You
let's
shits
go.
and giggles for anti-Joker?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's the opposite of shits and giggles.
I like to imagine that Benson just like sort of still has this kind of like beating cloud over him. And he's just sort of like you run over and you sort of give the flame elemental a hug, and it's just kind of like it's sort of like it's trying to like boil the blood off of you, but like as it does, it's just getting replaced with more. So you're I'm gonna say that you're effectively just sort of like you're just sort of like holding this thing in place while just sort of like drenching it. As it goes to Bit's turn.
I guess while it's being held in place, I can. Oh, I've got two things I want to do. I'll start with just fixing up the bucket, I guess.
All right, that'll be intelligence and engineering.
To engineering, it is a flip involving the bucket.
Oh, that bucket
There's a
sucks.
Croaker.
Gnarly,
No.
dude. The Croaker, dude. Ooh.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't do my other thing.
You fixed it, but now it's filled with washer fluid.
No.
You made a flamethrower.
We're trying to help this guy.
Okay, so the Croaker.
Six energy.
The soaker, dude.
It really is.
Really do be like that.
Dude, the super soaker, dude. No.
I've got one in mind, but I feel like the Joker part of it is too mean.
Then make it less
Send
mean.
it. So he double Joker. Let's be real. This is the second Joker you got on the bucket.
That fucking bucket's cursed.
Okay, I know how to. All right, I know how to make this a little less fucked up for you, but while still keeping it cool.
He's defucking up Jokers, dude. Jokers are good now. Everybody, Jokers are good. Sorry.
Joker is
It's 6
great.
successes than a Joker. It's gotta be. So you just kind of like. You kind of toy with it a little bit, and you fix up some of the things, but sort of as you're tinkering with it, you just hear this kind of like something just you kind of hit something as you're tinkering with it, and suddenly the kind of like bucket contraption that you've made just sort of starts like vibrating at first slowly and then like shaking very, very hard. And you just sort of, at the last second, just sort of toss it away from you. and then as it lands, like part of the bucket just like, oop, do that.
No.
I gotta flush a dingle. Dingle jump scare.
Dingle jump scare.
So, just sort of like, the part of the bucket that was like meant to have a hole in it originally, now does again. It's just like, as just sort of like a huge like jet of water just sort of like sprays out, almost like a water explosion from the top of the bucket, which is going to like douse both the flame elemental and the immediate surroundings. But I'm gonna say that that's gonna be 3 charges of the bucket.
All right.
Damn.
Although Benson, your hug ends prematurely as like the elemental just sort of like sizzles into like a puff of steam.
Your friend is
You're
gone.
hugging
No.
Why does every friend I make die?
It's the
I'm
warmest
just trying to
hug.
cool you down.
The kind of like the so you guys are now out of combat.
Thank God.
Reddit, we have done it again.
And the tree is just kind of like the tree man just kind of, he's still just sort of like wandering around, and he's just kind of like, whoa, is it just me, or did it cool down a little bit?
Nathan is going to approach him and like kind of roughly pat him on the back, fucking oak style, bitch. Oh, take a fucking load of fucking.
Oak
Yeah, I'm on
style.
friends now, Cal.
Yeah, I gotta start with my dingo axe. I haven't done it in a while.
I also just like the...
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Dingle, can you actually switch this guy's voice to be an Australian accent?
Oh no, I was about to say I would find it funny if Nathan was the only one with this accent.
Nathan's just a retard, even on trees.
Oh, he's from the Screaming Dingo Woods.
He's from the Screaming Dingo Woods.
This is like your distant cousin.
You're from Queensland.
Oh, what could it be? Another tree? What? Are you one of the ones who woke up too?
I mean, I've been awake for a while, yeah.
Well, most of us just sort of dug in our roots, and most of us dug in our roots to just sort of steel ourselves against this fire, but we all just sprung awake a few days ago.
Fucking off, yeah.
Oh, it's unbearable. He's like, the fire eats away at us, while the mother tree's blessing restores us.
You're sort of in an endless loop of suffering, is what you're saying.
Yes. I couldn't have said it any better myself, fellow tree.
Nathan just nods approvingly, taking complete credit for Sukigawa's observation.
Suki was gonna say something, and you can see him kind of open his mouth, and then just sort of thinks and just sort of motions like, forget it. It's just simpler just to go along with whatever's going on.
You didn't...
Well, why don't
Could
you
you-
guys just leave?
Make like a tree and leave, if you will.
I think many have, but I can't seem to find my way to the exit.
It's sort of, yeah. That's
Besides-
unfortunate.
Besides, why would I abandon this home and let the mother tree's roots planted here eons ago be uprooted by these foul flames that I I would like to stand my ground against the approaching inferno, but I just can't seem to fight them as well as you can. And you see he just sort of has a moment, he just like, that must be it. The Mother Tree must have sent you, and these mortal... And he kind of like takes a moment, he's kind of like, as he like is facing towards, as Marty and Bit is just kind of well, these other things. You must have been sent here by the Mother Tree to help reclaim this forest.
It's truth, mate. We're a fucking task force.
Yeah, we got proof. Look at this dude's hand.
Task force.
You hold Suki's hand towards him, and he just kind of is just like, you can tell he just kind of like, as if he understands, goes, "Oh, yes, of course, your hand."
Hey, give it a feel.
That's he okay, so he does give it a feel, and as he does, he almost sort of just like he like recoils back, just like, "What? You're not a tree!"
No,
I just
but
stepped
part
away.
of it is now.
I had to step away for a minute. What happened?
No, Bit's holding out your hand to show him the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he could have like touched it and just kind of like shot his hand back, and he's like, "You're not a tree." He's
Yeah, just kind of like pokes his shoulder. I come right fucking here.
He's kind of like,
Do you know of any way to solve this?
he just kind of like rubs his hand underneath his sort of like tree chin, or whatever the closest thing a tree has to a chin.
Nathan's pictures to go by anything. They've got chins.
Yeah, just about the shape. That's
That's
like a
true.
fucking Warhammer fantasy. I think like.
Again, I've been just imagining the tree people as like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, so I imagine.
fair
like,
enough.
I've been imagining them with like, you know, human-ish anatomy, just made out of tree.
Yeah, like Trents or some shit.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Trent, dude.
Trent,
Resner.
this is my buddy Trent. He's a tree.
Oh, that would be so sick if this world had like a Trent Reznor, but it was just a Trent.
9 Inch Nails is a lot more fucking metal when you think about it as a tree.
9-inch roots. There you go.
Oh man.
He's a, I think I know exactly where to take you.
Oh, thank goodness.
But
Oh, here we go.
Oh jeez.
we'll have to venture into we'll have to venture into the heart of the forest, where the flames are the most intense.
That's fine.
None of us were able to penetrate the wall of fire in the center of the forest, but maybe that is why you were sent here.
Do you think this is all some sort of cosmic coincidence then?
Yeah, where'd my cloud go?
What does that
Oh,
have
it's
to do with anything?
Cloud is still overhead.
Hell yeah.
The cloud's just, I mean, the cloud didn't go anywhere. It's just a big old cloud.
I'm a big cloud. That's good. He'll probably be useful.
The tree just goes, yes, surely, it's just a coincidence. But we shouldn't stay here any longer. And we shouldn't stay here much longer. And you must protect that sprout with your life.
I've been doing pretty good so far.
That's actually a pretty good idea. Maybe you can burn it off.
No. If I can I don't know what to think anymore, but I'm not going to do that.
The tree just goes. The tree. You notice the tree is just like, yes, no burning of the sprout required. That's the last thing we should be doing.
Hush up, Marty.
I guess the roots got into your brain, Suki.
Please, I apologize for our brother. He's sort of racist against trees for some reason.
Hey, I'm not racist.
I've got a tree friend.
I got a tree brother, dude.
He's got the T word.
Nathan's just looking at it like around from left to right. He doesn't recall giving fucking Marty the hard R in tree pass. But okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I imagine people say just like, oh, my tea? My tea?
What's up, my tea?
Oh, you're a plant-based individual. How you doing today?
Sorry, that's your word.
Where are my photosynthesizing brothers at?
Let's move on before this gets regrettable in the VOD.
Already is.
Yes, we must move deeper into the forest, but, do you see which way is deeper into the forest?
Alright, let's go. Lead the way, I suppose.
Got no voice, can.
I said, do you guys want this guy to lead the way?
Well, I don't know where the deeper woods is.
Can I try to see if I can tell? Like,
turn
where
on
it's
your
getting
GPS
hotter?
in the woods,
Yeah, I turn on my GPS.
and you search deep.
That's a good.
fucking
You know what,
Garmin?
Cynical? That's a really good point. I check my GPS.
The Dad Finder 5000.
Not the dad finder.
There's not a lot of signal out here.
Oh,
Fuck!
fuck! Thought I was gonna get my fucking driving.
Nathan,
Survival check?
do you survey this kind of terrain better?
I can look around, but unless you want to,
I mean, you're at least.
You want me to just hold you up again? You can look.
You know what?
around.
Yeah, sure. Come on, pick me up.
I could do like a.
Nathan does like Suki does like the pick me up pose. His arms up.
Suki wants uppies. Nathan's just gonna hold his hand flat for Suki to kind of like step on, so he can host.
Oh, this was like that picture in the photo album. That's so cute.
Oh,
Look at
God.
little
I'm gonna
Suki.
cut Marty's brake lines later.
Yeah, Nathan will just like hold his hand down for Suki to step up on, so he can just like.
Suki rides the Nathan elevator upwards.
All right. Nathan, give me brawn and athletics.
My hero point that.
Yeah, you give it a little hero.
Let's give
key.
it a Joker. There we go.
Oh,
There we go. I knew it was coming. I'm like, it's gonna be
really? You called it. You lift him up into the fire.
You lift him up into the sky and he keeps going. He leaves the skybox. Suki is never.
It's like
heard
getting
from
killed by a
again.
giant in Skyrim where you just like fly.
Yeah. Hey, he just expected Suki to be way heavier.
It's
You
not quite.
catapult Suki up.
It's not quite that intense, but you do kind of like. I mean, you're still a little tense. So you just sort of like, you kind of like. You grab Sukigawa, and because he's sort of been walking around this flaming forest, his armor is pretty hot.
Oh. Fuck. I didn't even think about that.
So the second you sort of touch it, it's like, kind of like, the second you touch it, it just sort of like, really kind of startles you, and you just sort of like jump and throw Sukigawa up.
Nathan's just like fucking flailing his hand, like fucking hell.
You just hear the
yodeling
sound
noise.
when Goofy gets like thrown.
Yeah, the yodeling noise.
Yeah.
So can you give me agility and investigation to survey the area while you're flying through the air?
Oh, I got this. We got this. You know what? I'm gonna hero point that. You know what? I'm gonna drive that.
You have to drive.
This session is insane, dude.
This session's fucking insane.
Oh,
He actually,
yeah.
actually fucking worked.
Never
got
stop gambling.
I got this. You're always one play away from winning everything.
Put that in the wrong chat.
He hit
Joker
the big
100% of the
win.
rolls we don't make.
Alright, at least make it look cool. Dingle, you go ahead. I turned this Joker into something awesome.
I can't hear that soundbite anymore without thinking of the Mario screaming video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Can we get this in the watch together?
Oh yeah, that's classic.
Mario's screaming.
Think it's this one?
What was the fucking spicy keys? You know, wish I had
Oh,
one right
yeah.
now.
The old spicy armor.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Sugigawa, you rat!
Wait, it left. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It's such a good video.
That's been this session, to be honest.
Yeah.
So anyway, Suki, you just kind of like you flail around in the air for a bit, until, but eventually you're able to kind of just focus and sort of like correct yourself, and you're just sort of like sitting in almost like a meditation pose, like flying into the air. And
Suki has ascended.
you take a moment and notice that like while most of the forest there's sort of just like it looks like, you know, just sort of like the burning like tops of trees. There is one spot like farther to the north that's just like burning so intensely it just looks like a pillar of flame, like slightly coming over the treetops.
So it's that way. Do I have to roll to land, or can that crit be like me doing a pretty good landing?
Didn't you roll for acrobatics on top of investigation? I figured that was going to go in that way.
I did. I rolled agility on top.
That's
of
me guessing. I'm not going to say.
Yeah, for a crit, I'll give you that.
Hell yeah.
You just kind of like, yeah, you just sort of like, after. So you guys are, the rest of the four of you who weren't thrown into the air are just kind of standing there, just sort of like, oh shit. But then, not too long after, Suki, you sort of like hit the ground in a very graceful kind of like tuck and roll that keeps you from taking too much damage. You just kind of stand up and go like, you get up and you point and you just go, if we keep moving this way, we should find it.
You've got that speech incantation down. That's pretty good.
Cadence is the one thing I'm good at. I can't make voices, but I can talk like people.
I'm genuinely just impressed. Like that was just good. It's that way, and Suki's just gonna start walking like nothing even happened because he's cool.
Nathan is going to take the blinded tree's arm around his
Hold
neck.
his hand. Hold his little hand.
Basically like soldier, like, you know, like assisting the wounded, kind of like walk with
Hold
him.
his hand. Hold his widow hand.
I'm sorry, this baby wanted uppies, and now he's gonna patronize the giant tree man. How rude.
Yeah.
I
No more uppies for Suki.
I
wait.
threw that.
I'm trying to figure out what you mean, Freelance, because
You
it
ever,
sounded
like,
like
if
you were talking like the wounded warrior over the shoulder.
You've ever seen like somebody carry somebody who's like received a wound in combat? They kind of put their arm around their neck and they sort of like have their hand on their hip, but basically walking with them to make sure they don't fall.
It would just be easier just to hold
The
his head.
other tree's arm is over Nathan's shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, so he can kind of
you
rely
were
on
doing
him to not stumble.
for some reason. I thought you said that you were doing that with Suki,
No,
and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
that would be hilarious though, because he would have to hold Suki up and then put his arm around. It'd be more like holding
Suki
a baby.
would be like kicking his legs in the air like he was
It would
walking.
literally be like
while doing the
holding Suki
wounded
like a
veteran
baby if you
walk.
tried to do that with him.
He's doing like a really like
No, we're uppies for
slow march while Nathan's just like strutting through the
So I play
woods.
like over the hills and far away as the trees start moving.
All right, so
Oh,
Could just say you guide him.
him.
Watch the entirety of the shark.
Flanders, Portugal, and Spain.
as you guys sort of approach,
You walk in that direction.
the air starts getting like the air starts getting so hot that like Nathan, you notice that like the extinguished parts of like the tree man are like starting to like just reignite just on how hot the air is. And
I'll try to tell the thundercloud, you know. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal.
How about
Yes,
you just make it
fuck that.
rain over the party?
What's I was trying to do?
Oh.
I think you guys missed it, buddy. But the cloud did respond.
What did the cloud say?
He just asked, "Yes,
Yes,
father."
father.
Bring us
Oh,
the
you're a
rain.
dad now.
Bring us the rain, my dear son.
Bring us the rain, my child.
Good father, I have never rained before.
I believe in you. I think you can do it.
He's got to negotiate with the fucking cloud.
Give me give me presence empathy.
Marty, just don't continue the cycle of being a bad father.
Damn, dude, I shouldn't have used my fucking
Here we go.
smooth operator show earlier. You said presence, empathy.
Yeah.
I only got 3 presents.
You'll be fine.
Remember, you still have drive.
You still have drive and a hero point.
I don't know. I'm gonna make myself look like a weather van. I'm gonna tell him, listen, you're gonna be the best storm ever, and I'm gonna have to chase right after you.
I see rainy clouds on the horizon.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, it's still presence empathy. I mean, you haven't. I don't know if you flipped
put
the
a hero
cards for
point
other
on
people,
there.
or if my thing was just lagging.
No, I haven't flipped them yet. No. I just said that was just a preemptive. Yeah, I'll put a drive on there. Or 2, 3, 4. I'll put 4 on there.
Yeah, I'm thinking. And did you use a
Thinking
hero
it's gonna
point?
be a rainy day.
Yeah, I used 0 point.
Oh my god! What have these flips been this session? It's
It's been
been
a rough
weird.
session, dude.
It has. We're really just like haggard and pushing on.
Well, we're getting some gacked flips and then
Some whack flips.
some whacked flips. Yeah, there you go.
T. Benson, who can hug a fucking fire elemental and not get damaged. Or rather, Bit, who can fix the bucket and break it at the same time.
Yeah.
He was not created to rain, but you believe in me. He must.
I must.
He's
Hey,
literally created
I'm
for
moved.
rain. I just want to say, created for the express purpose of rain.
Yeah, but you jokered.
Oh,
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by it. I mean,
he's the best damn storm cloud I've ever seen.
I'm fucking. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm so proud of my son.
I'm gonna be the
Or
dad
wait.
I never had.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm holding on.
Brown gave me a hero point last session.
Oh fuck
Let's
yeah!
go!
dude.
Let's
Let's
go.
go! Put the HP on there.
Yeah!
Bruh.
Oh,
No fucking way, dude.
rigged.
No way, dude.
Paid actor hero point.
My boy.
The script is fucking in.
Jesus
Oh, my
Christ.
Lord.
You got a fucking downpour following us. Let's fucking go.
We're all cooled down instantly.
Get the heel off the delicious rain.
So you guys sort of continue forward, and as you guys are walking, the air the air is like almost like igniting, just like with the sheer heat, and the thundercloud that just sort of like sees this and just knows what it has to do. And you just hear this really loud cracks and crashes of thunder. But
Oh shit.
instead of lightning, what comes out is just a downpour of just cool, elementally charged rain.
Oh,
It's rain. He can rain.
my boy.
So cool.
Are you proud of me, father?
I have to look at
I
the fucking.
cannot tell what it says.
Yeah,
I'm
I have
beaming
to
with
read
pride.
the channel.
That's honestly so perfect for me. I love that. Considering these are basically
it's muffled through Mimsy through.
it's like thunderclaps being translated through a car radio that no one's inside the car of.
It's like one of those clocks that make noise like rain for people to sleep. It's like that's what everyone else is hearing on our side.
I mean, it's raining, but my windows are definitely up.
It's like
I'm not
calling
trying to
rain for
ruin
10
my
hours.
interior.
So you have to turn herself up all the way so people can hear through the closed windows.
Yeah, exactly.
Mimsy turns the
Bass
Mimsy
boosted.
turns the bass all the way up, and you guys are just listening through the thuds of the bass.
It's actually really bad.
So I mean, I gotta say, I had more planned for how you guys were gonna get through the fire as it got more intense. But I feel like this is kind of it.
Yeah.
I feel like this
My
is
boy,
kind
dude.
of the solution.
My son, he did it.
Did you tell him you were proud of him? Because he asked.
I almost just want to tell him to go to the sky. Be free now. I'm so
No,
proud
no,
of you.
not until we've made it to the center.
Just cover this whole forest in rain.
Wait, hold on. I have the dumbest idea, I have the dumbest idea ever.
They're the best ideas.
Yeah, he's his own man though. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell him what to do. You know.
God damn it.
That's good.
Oh,
Nice, dude.
We at the center yet?
Yeah, so you guys finally make it, and you see that like still even sort of like smoldering and kind of like glowing like with like embers. You just sort of see this kind of like very large tree, not quite the size of the mother tree, but like massive. Is just sort of like standing there in the center.
Are you what is Suki's gonna turn Nathan. What would be like the right term for this? Like leader? Is he like, are they like a leader of this forest?
Are you an emissary of the mother tree?
I was asking Nathan.
sorry, I didn't hear the question. What was it?
Oh my god. Suki in character asked, what's like the right term for someone who's kind of like a leader, or if they are possibly a leader of like a forest, or if they're like the center of a forest? Is there like a word for that?
Give it a dumb
You
name.
just call them the great trees, God.
Are you the great tree of this forest?
No, great tree cunt.
Are you the great tree killer?
Are you asking the tree?
Yes. It's just a normal tree. It's like not even one that's alive. No, I'm just kidding.
The giant smoldering tree does give no response to your question. And the tree he just goes, "Oh, our great tree was the first to be engulfed. While its roots still protect us, the tree itself is no longer with us."
Oh,
Lowers his head down,
Oh.
somber.
damn, dude.
Suki's gonna walk up to it and kind of unwittingly put his hand, the rooted hand, on the tree. But he's sort of leaning against it like, oh, that's a shame. I guess we came all the way for nothing.
Can't be leaning against the dead tree, dude.
And the second you're rooted hand. Thank you for this fucking alley-oop, by the way. The second
I kind of had a feeling, but I wanted to make it seem natural. Like Suki, like is like, oh, we came all the way for nothing, and he puts like, doesn't like hit the tree, but he kind of just firmly puts it so he's leaning and like his head down. He's like, damn it.
Yeah, see, it would have been better though. You gave me a minute to hook a toe hitch around it, like I'm about to pull it out of the
No.
ground.
Sort of as you touch the tree, just sort of the sprout on your hand just sort of like immediately starts just sort of like glowing and shaking, and then it just
Nathan,
just
what
sort
does
of-
this mean? This is just for comedy's sake.
Nathan just looks at him, kind of looks away, looks back at him. I wouldn't worry about it.
What do you mean you don't worry about it? And then Dingley, you can
as you
continue.
say, I wouldn't worry. As David says, I wouldn't worry about it. It just the sprout just sort of like lunges forward and just sort of drags your hand into sort of like onto the tree, and you can see just like roots just sort of like beginning to like form like around your hand where it connects. Oh. And the blind tree man just sort of like he steps forward and he just goes, I knew it! I knew the mother tree brought you here to rejuvenate these lands.
Yeah, that's great now, but what about my arm?
Don't you understand, friend? You shall be the nourishment for the new great tree.
Ooh,
I
that's
didn't
rough
agree to
stuff,
that.
dude. Told you to burn that thing off, man.
Am I feeling like my life energy being drained or something?
It just sort of like your hand is just sort of like slowly getting kind of like encased in like your hand is sort of getting like slowly like encased in wood, and then sort of like before, and then kind of like it doesn't really take long for your sort of whole body just gets sort of sucked into the tree.
Suki, are you okay?
Oh.
Can I say anything at this point?
No, there's like no response you can make.
Can I try and do some kind of reverse incantation? Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
Yeah, you can try something with give it something with intelligence void.
Can I get in on this?
Yeah, like how so?
What the fuck?
Bro,
Well,
it's,
I guess I'll
fucking-
just
it's Benny, bro. You
blast
think he
some
can't
death metal.
commune? You think he can't commune? He's everybody's friend.
I'm out here blasting death metal.
Death grips.
Give me press
not here
perform to blast some death metal.
I'm blasting the grips, actually.
It's
You
still
know, you could
presence
have done that
perform.
during the combat. You could have played like Slayer's Raining Blood or some shit. Oof. The tree did not like the performance.
Oh, fuck.
You actually blast some sediment. Fucking
You
what was it?
blast-
Sediment punishment. My
Sediment.
favorite band.
Minzy magically puts in like a fucking like cassette tape for sediment punishment. It's ass, bro.
Bro, this mixtape is mid.
This is the
It's like-
mixtape that
it's
you
like
find
one of those
it.
like it's
No,
like
it's-
one of those like giant like 20-man metal bands. It just sounds like a mess.
What I was gonna say was this is like when you buy a used car from like the 80s or 90s and you find a cassette tape inside the glove compartment. This is what was in it. And it's always some kind of weird esoteric or like foreign or some unknown shit.
Summer mixtape 1986, and it's like Baron Rock soft cover bands that just
Booty
suck.
Jams 88.
It's
But you're not jamming your booty to it. It's ass.
Dick Stones on cover band.
It's the worst fucking Beach Boys cover I've ever fucking heard.
Dick Stones off.
Dick Stones on is so good. But Benson, you on the other hand. So, did you have any idea of like what kind of incantation you were doing?
Not really. It's more of a panicked maneuver. Just seeing his brother being sucked into the tree. He's just trying anything he can, really.
Alright. You just sort of like you run forward and are just kind of like, oh, brother, no. You're just like, oh, this stupid tree. Stop! Give me back my brother. I wish you died again.
Oh god.
And just sort of like, as you say that, just sort of like the just the parts where you're like touching the tree just like go from like kind of being being charred to just this like diseased like rotting wood.
Jesus.
Bruh.
As they're just sort of like the just the wood just kind of like crumbles and sort of like almost like turns like to meal around the spot where where Sukigawa is.
Oh, gross.
And then but it sort of like Sukigawa stops being like dragged underground as like this giant tree just sort of like crumbles and like rots in front of you, which is like definitely hastened by the fact that it's also like soaking wet from this rain. But pretty soon the tree is just nothing more than just sort of like a pile of like sopping driftwood. But you do notice that like Sukigawa's hand is still sort of like in the ground. So, and what was that? Was that? That didn't sound like the sound of a great new tree growing.
Don't worry about it. Suki's just gonna look right pissed off.
Nathan just shakes his head somberly like a fucking farmer who just sees his crop just fucking.
Can I pull my hand out of the ground now?
Give me a give me just like a straight brawn flip.
Okay. One success.
You get drive.
I don't want to risk jokering and losing my hand permanently.
Send it, dude. Gotta send it.
Because I'm afraid that might be what Dinkel's building up to. And
I feel like I'm just like, yeah, keep doing it, bro. Like, I love doing this shit where it's like, oh, no, you're gonna be fine. Oh, you'll be fine.
I ain't risking it.
It's gonna be vegan, yeah.
You like pull as hard as you can, but it's just like there, like it almost seems like it almost seems like the sprout itself is trying to like bury itself deeper underground. And sort of like, but as you're pulling, you start like feeling like the soil like shift around like slightly, almost like something is sort of like burrowing through. And then you see a little root ball pop out.
My boy.
Like, hey, what's taking you so long? You were supposed to be done with this ages ago. It is kind of like, and then it is in fact Miggle Split, who just kind of like looks around and just kind of goes like, what did you guys do?
Is my hand free?
No, it's still
God
stuck.
damn it.
More like, what did you try to do to our dear Tsuki?
I feel like we fulfilled our end of the bargain, mate.
Oh, well, I mean, no, the Mother Tree wanted you guys to bring all the trees back to this place. And so that's what was supposed to happen.
I never agreed to sacrifice my own life for it.
Millsman looks kind of confused, just like, well, I mean, you sort of did. You said you were gonna be my playmate, and the Mother Tree said that we could play whenever we wanted when you became the new great tree.
Suki's gonna try charging his hand with spirit magic. The hand that has the root on it. Just to get any sort of semblance of control.
Okay, give me brawn and spirit.
2 successes. If I want to risk it, we're getting pretty low. Fuck it, it's almost the end. Oh, I guess I have to. So, drive. I'll pull one last card just to even it out. Oh, I should have just left it. Fuck. Oh well. Have we used the anti-Joker this session?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yep.
All right.
So you charge your hand with spirit magic,
And I'm trying to pull it out at the same time.
I'm aware of that, but the sort of like the sapling on your hand that has taken root, that is like trying to take root, really kind of likes that. And it's like you can sort of like you just feel like just this like constant like tugging sensation at your hand as it kind of just like is just getting, as it's just like expanding more and more out. But then also like sort of like the big blast of spirit magic just sort of like for a moment like it just like everything just feels like very like eerily still. And then you notice that the rain starts getting like warmer and warmer.
What's going on?
Father Jomus Makeito Safeti.
I fucking oh shit.
And
hop in, boys! Somebody get Suki!
Sort of like as you guys are kind of like scrambling, the just like a huge torrent of like fire just sort of comes out of the ground, and then just sort of like settles into like what almost looks like this, just like the shape of just like a volcano in front of you, where the great tree was before. And Miguel's just kind of be like, hey friend, if you want to plant, if we're gonna plant you into a new great tree, you guys are probably gonna have to take care of that one first. The next time on RPG.
Oh, fuck, dude.
This took a dark turn. I love it.
Yeah, that was a cool little twist.
You don't make deals with Fae, man.
Yeah, it's usually a bad idea. I mean, unless you're a serious badass.
Oh no, yeah. In that case, you take every deal you can get.
Yeah, exactly. In that case, you're probably a degenerate gambler already, so...
Use all your drive points.
All right. What episode is this? Is this episode 20?
18.
This is only 18?
Oh, I could have been going for a long
Holy
time.
shit, I've got plenty of time.
Based.
Alright, that said, let's do hero points. Let's start with let's go in order of most to least tree. Starting with freelance.
100% tree right here, except for the human part. My 2 hero points are gonna first go to fucking Brown, Marty, mainly for fucking cooing the storm cloud into basically being your new adoptive son. Congratulations. I like wonder. So I like the back and forth you got to have with the storm cloud. That was legit fucking fun.
I'm so proud of him, dude. My son.
My second one, it's gonna go to Benson, simply for fucking trying to hug a fire elemental, and then raining blood. That was also something I wouldn't have really thought of. I was kind of wondering what the fuck you were gonna do.
Oh, he didn't try. He succeeded.
Yeah, no, I was like, this is either gonna turn into a crematorium or it's gonna turn into a metal album cover. And thankfully, it was the latter. And it was just cute. And I like to imagine Benson just running up and trying to be as nice as he can, just hugging a fire elemental, and somehow not just fucking being incinerated.
Well, in the blood.
I will give honorable mentions to Suki because the idea of a young Suki wanting uppies is fucking adorable to me. It's a fucking throwaway joke, but I love it.
Oh, Ken, one second. We'll keep doing hero points, but I want to make sure. I know that freelance had a dramatic failure.
Yes.
I believe Brown did as well.
Yeah, I had one early on.
Zedgen, did you? And
No.
I'm forgetting.
I didn't.
I could have sworn there was a third one.
I think did Zell, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was the third one I was thinking of.
Yeah, I pulled 11 cards and got nothing.
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
He could not dramatic failure that.
Exactly.
Okay, then let's go with it's a cynical next, as soon to be a tree.
2 hero points go to Bit for the Super Mario Sunshine speed run, which ended in failure. And Benson, who actually tried to do something to save me.
To be fair, I wouldn't have jumped in either if I saw someone get 11 successes.
Yeah, it was pretty safe to assume that did it.
Benson is at least organic, which I think makes him closer to a tree than anyone else left. So let's go Zedgen.
Sure. I definitely got to give one to freelance for the dirty dunk.
The dirty dunk.
Dirty dunk.
Fire combat move. And one to Marty for summoning one of the best NPCs that we've had as a bro so far. The fucking Swahili cloud.
Swahili cloud, dude.
Swahili storm.
I love everything about the concept with it being like something that could communicate through Mimsy. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
It's kind of funny to think it's just blowing my fucking speakers up constantly.
Bit strikes me as very tree neutral, so I think that's a good next
No,
go.
what do you mean? He'd light a tree on fire in a second.
He's a rogue element. You wouldn't understand, bro.
I got wheels made out of rubber trees.
Yeah, exactly. Trees had to die to create you.
Don't
Yeah,
tell me
but that means
I'd be
that
upset.
still makes me part tree.
Oh, fine. You're okay. Go.
Yeah. Now who's running the show? All right, hero points. I'll give one to Bit. I'll throw him one. Okay. Pretty funny how you were fixing and destroying the bucket the entire combat. That was pretty hilarious. And since we're goofing on people today, I'll give one to Suki for not burning off the little branch that ended up trying to kill you. Never listen to me, huh? Never had a good idea.
Look, it's for a greater cause. You understand, bro?
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'll go to Suki a bit.
Alright. Now Zell.
Suki's gonna have some strong words
All right.
for fucking Freelance if Freelance had any idea this would happen.
He did not, but it's like asking somebody to question their grandmother. He's just like, fucking roll with it.
I'm gonna give one to Freelance for sure, just because I really like the dynamic of you whenever you're with your people, you know.
Oh, yeah, no, you'll be alright, cunt.
And second one, I do really like that. It's been said before, but I really like the cloud. That
Cloud is
was
just
great.
He's
The
a
Cloud
fucking
is a show stealer.
homie, dude.
The cloud really worked out. I think the cloud was pretty dope.
I'm glad I spent another action to.
Well worth it.
What's the word I should use? I kind of reconnected with my son there.
Yeah.
I like that at least one of you is now having an arc of being a better dad.
Yeah, I've been trying to let him do his thing.
The sins of the father arc.
And then in Anti-Joker, who are you guys thinking?
Zell got a pretty nasty croaker.
I got fucked up pretty bad from my Joker.
Yeah, fucked up pretty bad, though, like, period, to be honest.
Yeah, you were getting fucked anyways. That's a good point.
I think
The
Sin hasn't had it in a
session
while.
before this, I was the anti.
I also
so I'm
think
gonna
Sin
give
hasn't
it
had it in a bit.
Yeah, I don't recall the last time Sins had it, to be honest.
That's also a good point.
All right, that works for me. Also, I would like to remind Brown and Freelance that with this, they're both at 3 XP.
Can I get him?
Actually, most people are sitting on a lot. Most people are sitting on a lot of XP right now.
I've been going specifically for 3. 3's a master, right?
3 is a master, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get right now. I'll just get my engineering master.
Damn.
Very
Right
clean.
here, right now. Let me crack that up.
I'll be able
Yeah, you
to light
thought-
trees on fire with wiper fluid even better now.
I'm so good at it,
Nathan
dude.
starts sweating in the background.
You don't even know how many more flips this is unlocking for me.
I want to buy another crit.
Oh, oh shit.
Gang,
More.
respect, mad respect. Oh, don't you worry, dude. After this mastery, dude, I'm going straight back to fucking mystery item every time.
Is that 9
Nine
crit?
crit.
Oh, shit!
Dude, he's coming for you, Dingle. He's by the end of this fucking campaign, dude. You're dead.
Dude, all he needs to do is buy Desperado now, and then he has a real
dude.
fighting chance.
Double crit, and you're done. Dude.
All right, fellas, I gotta head out and eat dinner.
Oh no, it's not. I meant 9 crit in the sense of like a crit is +9 for him now.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later, son.
See you guys.
See
Yeah.
ya.
Yep.
I might buy a mastery. I'm gonna wait for a bit. I'm gonna look over my options. Like maybe next week I'll remind me.
Yep. Sure
What?
thing. What?
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 Huh?
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 What?
Oh.
Huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, boys, we got any other matters of business, or are we all done here?
Well, there's something. Well, freelance actually, there have been a couple of complaints about your behavior.
Yeah. I guess I'll get going. I'm gonna look over like what I can use these XP on over the week, and I'll get back with you next session.
Yeah.
Dude,
All right, guys. I'll talk to you next week. See ya.
See ya.
see ya. Jeez.